Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not Cupid. Love is not blind. Love is not a tingling sensation. Neither is it a splash of goosebumps on your skin. I won't lie. I can't stand the misrepresentations. Love is a person. It is not a feeling or a thing. It is all travesty. In love, there is no spite. There is no darkness. In him is all light. But sometimes we distort love in our fantasies, especially if we haven't fallen in love in a while. Do not be deceived. Love is not all honey without a trickle of bow. It will sometimes make you angry. See, love is light, but you won't always beam with smiles. Love puts the other person first to make them happy. It is nothing short of self-denial. But let love lead, I plead. Let love be the inspiration of each one of your deeds. Break down those walls. Dismantle your barricades. Open up your heart and let love penetrate. Do not move your legs or take a step in a direction in which love has not led. Because the very moment you and love part ways is the moment your path sways into the snare of death. Now, I am one to observe quietly when I see something. Like, I do not speak often, but I've noticed how relationship philosophies keep evolving. I crave your indulgence. I once overheard a counselor say that if men could just pray and look up, they would literally see Eve's dropping. Like Eve's come already made. Like Eve wasn't made from a bone from Adam's rib cage. Like the capital city of Italy was built in a day. Like Jesus finished his mission in Gethsemane when he prayed. On the road to understanding, experience will always trump definition. So from the little I've seen, I know that love is not a feeling. It is a firm resolution. Because feelings lie. They die. But very few things can shake your resolve to stick to your decision. Your decision to stay even when the walls are closing in. Your decision to just wipe your brow with your towel and not throw it in. Primetime TV is awash with soap operas. And people define love by what is portrayed in these telenovelas. There would be fewer broken hearts if people could just sit and enjoy the heat of the fires they start. But then they kindle the fire of love and live like there was an emergency. I said, they kindle the fire of love and live like there was an emergency. I mean, why would you stoke a fire you started and then detest the heat? Love stays. Love does not betray. But then sometimes love won't save you from the fiery furnace. He will step in the midst of the fire as the fourth person. Remember when you used to lay your head on your beloved and she stroked your hair? Or like how she dragged up to her feet when you stepped in a room like she just broke her chair. Oh, you sowed seeds of love, but alas, the enemy crept in with a sack full of lust and sowed tears. You notice then that your souls were tied. The Spirit whispers, but you can't hear because you are too far gone to even know he's there. Oh, we love fairy tales and romantic story. Nobody wants to hear the bloody story of Calvary. We want to know how holding hands and walking barefooted on the beach feels. But would you stay with him if you could barely foot his bills? Listen. Perverted love is empty. No sacrifice, no self-demise, just a long list of cute things to do that are social media worthy. And it is all fine and dandy when he spoils you with money, but wait until he starts demanding that you reciprocate his actions by allowing him to touch your body. Sweetheart, like there's a difference between a lover and a massage therapist. Like, I mean, you are not a criminal, so beware of people who merely want to stop and frisk. Can you express your love without romance? Can you let your love be felt if you had no hands? See, love didn't have to touch me to show me he loved me without romance, but with those hands, he carried a Roman cross on his way to Calvary. I'm saying, Lovers don't hold grudges. They come bearing crosses. I'm talking face marred, skin scarred, cross. I'm talking body marked by stripes, bloodshot eyes, cross. I'm talking torso supported by feeble legs, taking slow, painful steps, cross. No, not a crucifix that adorns your neck. I'm talking hanging there naked until sunset, cross. Now, it isn't about the things you say. It is about letting your actions speak the things that words cannot communicate. See, love is more concerned about the mission than building human relationships. So whether people leave or stay, he isn't shaken by it. So if you had beef with Barnabas, would you let it slide and go on to continue the mission with Silas? I mean, would you price love and sell love like Judas? Love is death, but can you die for Barabbas? When John was about to baptize Christ, a dove descended on Jesus and a loud voice was heard from the skies. This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Indeed, he is the beloved one, the bodily representation of all three. Listen, this is a rare occurrence in human history, the physical manifestation of the Trinity. The first time it took place was in the beginning, where we see the three persons of the Godhead at work during creation. So this event foreshadows the purpose of Jesus' coming to earth. He came to create a new man, filled with the Spirit and through the new birth. A new man, the new creation, a peculiar people, a chosen generation, men and women who would be like him. If we knew how much we are loved by him, then we could love like him. Oh, amazing love. How can it be that thou, my Lord, should die for me? Yo, I love that hymn. And it isn't clear what we shall be, but we know when he appears, we shall be like him. For as he is in heaven, so are we. And as it stands, he so loves me. So if I claim to love he who I have not seen, yet hate my brother who I see, I have just been intoxicated by the deception brewed in hell's distillery. And this is the conclusion of the matter. Like, it isn't love if it's within your power to provide for the needs of your brother, but then you rather choose to bear him up in prayer. Listen, no matter how badly you've been hurt before, even if your self-esteem was like a shattered glass on the floor, please know that a husband's love for his wife is just a metaphor for God's love for the church. I mean, he so loved you and even ordained you in your mother's womb. It is like you two met afore your birth. Nobody can love you more. Nobody can love you despite your flaws, like he did when he took your place on the cross. See, there is no love deficit that my God cannot fix. So I need you to receive each word of this poem into your heart and believe it, so that the next time you say, I love you, do yourself a favor and actually mean it.